Welcome, welcome. So, how has your week been?
Oh, what's that? Oh.
Okay, I think we can dialogue about this. Five-Star 3D, why do you feel like Son of a Beast needs to be funny? Oh, that's fair. Son of a Beast, do you think you can work towards maybe meeting your deliverables? Well, Son of a Beast has a point. You're in this together. You both have each other. Just need to help each other out. All right, okay. One moment. Let's try a different approach. How about let's say something that you love about each other? That's excellent. Guys, get a studio. All right, that would be 10,000 rupees for 10 minutes.
Ladies, gentlemen, and others, please welcome on stage the father of this show, Abish Mathew.
Thank you. Wow. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. Ladies, gentlemen, and others, we have entered November. You know, the month where leaves start to fall, beards start to grow, and WhatsApp groups start lighting up with New Year plans, which you will cancel in the end anyway. Now, I want you to recite with me here. Let's see how educated you are, okay? India has 4 seasons: summer, winter, monsoon, and Shadi. Correct. That's right. Shadi, the opening act to Talaq. A lot of my friends, they don't understand the concept of an arranged marriage. I'm not against it at all. So I thought, let me explain to you how an arranged marriage actually functions. An arranged marriage is like the live taping of this show. See, you paid money. You are stuck here. You want to leave at some points, but you can't because you're afraid कि यार बाजू वाला seat वाला क्या बोलेगा. But in the meanwhile, you noticed that I dressed well for you. I did my hair for you. I made you laugh. And eventually, you found me cute. And I've always found you supportive and cute also. I just explained to you the workings of a Stockholm syndrome. That's right. Congratulate your parents. I know what happened. आप लोग Stockholm में मिले थे? No. Now that we are a jodi, that means people watching us online right now, you are our Baratis. और बारातियों का स्वागत हम करेंगे 5-Star 3D के साथ. That's right. क्योंकि स्पॉन्सर जी घर आए, तभी तो सीजन 6 कर पाए. This joke is sponsorship compliant. चली गई सहेली. Indian weddings are so expensive that even if you want to walk out of yours, you can't, because Dahej is a non-refundable investment. But for regular people like you and me, the costlier your wedding, closer your honeymoon destination. अगर सब्बे साची से कपड़ा खरीदा तो हनीमून सुनील वैक्स म्यूजियम में ही होगा. और अगर सुनील टेलर से खरीदा तो हनीमून अकेला जाएगा भाई, कोई तेरे से शादी नहीं करने वाला है. Also, why do you pay so much for your wedding clothes? Your wedding dress is just like a condom. You wear it on that one night and never use it again. And men want to remove it as soon as possible. Sad. Feeling नहीं आ रही ना वो. Feeling नहीं आ रही. The best gift you can give your friend who's getting married is money. Okay? Nothing else. The second best gift you can give your friend who's getting married is more money. Okay? Third best gift you can give your friend who's getting married is don't turn up. क्योंकि एक प्लेट का पैसा बच जाएगा. And the fourth best gift is not to do the Nagin dance. Nagin dance is the age-old signal to bartenders, it's time to shut the bar. Nagin dance is so embarrassing that it can bring an end to anything. Absolutely anything. I love you! I love you also! But ये सारा हरामी है! ये सारा हरामी है!
And now, for no reason at all, snakes react to humans dancing to Nagin dance. This is not how we dance.
Welcome back! So much love, so much love. All right, it's time for me to introduce our guests to you. Our two guests are going to be super, super fun. Our first guest and I have a lot in common. We're both handsome. We're both sexy. And we both collaborated with AIB a lot. He speaks so many languages that he should change his last name to Polyglotti. Oh, wow. Yes, for the people asking, what is that? Polyglot, polyglot. You know what? These jokes are too smart. I haven't even written them. I had to Google what that meant. Our second guest knows कि मर्द को दर्द नहीं होता है, but if you mess with her, she'll test that theory out. A dancer, an actress, and a literal pataka. She's the rising star we all have to watch out for. Please welcome on stage with a lot of talia, Naveen Polishetty and Radhika Madan.
Wow!
Hey!
Wow, Abish!
How are you doing?
Abish!
Thanks so much.
What's up?
Hey!
What's up? What's it?
Hey!
What's it?
Hey, no,
What's up?
Sir, how are you?
What's up?
He's on his. How you going? There you go, sir. What's up, man?
What's up,
Thank
man?
you so Oops.
Okay then.
Yeah, this is gonna be a fun episode.
Hi, guys.
I just say hi.
What's up?
You know, I feel like even though I've spent more time with Naveen, I feel I connect with you more.
Yeah.
And that's only because
Dilli.
of the Dilli factor. That's what I'm talking about.
Dilli.
Okay, Radhika, somebody if you've seen on screen, you come across like, you know, multiple genres, right? From someone who cries to someone who fights. The origin story of the Radhika Madan was somebody who used to just take out her frustration off on tires.
Okay.
You're a frustrated kid, obviously. You are.
Not really. Not
Okay.
really. But it was fun. Like,
Okay.
okay, you want to tell or should I?
Yeah, you go. For the people who don't know what we're talking about, Radhika Madan एक ऐसी बच्ची थी जो काफी sophisticated घर से काफी sweetly आई थी. But वो पता नहीं जब भी गाड़ी दिख जाती थी, so she used to pick up a stick and वो टायर पंक्चर करने वाली जो जगह होती है ना, she put it and enjoy the तो मुझे ये पूछना था, तो आप थेरेपी जाना कब शुरू हुई? Why did you do that? And did you know these guys?
I know. मतलब
Random.
random कि तो मेरा ऐसे बचपन में लोग खेलने के लिए जाते हैं ना कि मैं पार्क जा रही हूँ.
हाँ.
तो मैं भी बोलती थी मैं पार्क जा रही हूँ, बट मेरे फ्रेंड्स तो मुझे इतने इंटरेस्टिंग नहीं लगते थे. तो मैं ऐसे डंडी ढूंढती थी सड़कों पे कि ये उस गाड़ी के लिए ठीक है, ये उस गाड़ी के लिए ठीक है। मैं सारी स्टिक्स इकट्ठा करके अपने, मेरा कजन भाई रहता था नेक्स्ट लेन में, उसकी पूरी गली में बैठ के पूरी दोपहर टायर पंक्चर करती थी।
Wow.
It was fun. I don't know. It was fun. It used to be, मतलब हवा आती थी और मुझे ऐसे पता नहीं उस टाइम पे इंजीनियर की तरह फील होता था कि मेरे को पता है कि हर टायर में कौन सी लकड़ी जाएगी और उससे
Wow.
टायर को
टायर
दर्द
पंक्चर
नहीं
होगा।
होता।
Were you like? Just like,
Not
you know,
really, Amish, but
is it true? Have we figured out something about you?
La 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 la.
Radhika, also in school, like
Yes.
there is a turning. So in your entire life, there have been multiple inflictions.
Yes.
Your first infliction was in school. By infliction,
What is infliction?
infliction? Good question.
आएगा.
Infliction. It's a turning point. Turning point. Hey, polyglotty joke मारा यार. थोड़ा वो English words आना पड़ेगा. But like one of the things in class 8 was this one moment in your life that changed you from Radhika Behenji to Radhika Mazan.
Radhika Mazan.
What was that?
Okay, so I had a unibrow.
Okay.
And मतलब ऐसा वैसा unibrow नहीं किया, अरे हल्का सा जुड़ गया, मतलब unibrow मतलब भाई से ज़्यादा hairy. मतलब पूरा इधर. I'm so sorry guys. Okay,
No,
whatever.
we-
So
we love
okay,
hairy stories.
It's
10 o'clock on a Sunday.
हाँ, तो मुझे ना बचपन से लगता था कि मेरे जब मैं एक बार वैक्सिंग करा लूंगी ना या मैं आईब्रोज करा लूंगी तो मतलब मैं करीना मतलब कुछ बचेगा नहीं। और मैं हर शाम को नहीं, हर दोपहर को स्कूल से वापस आके मिरर के अंदर की ये शेप बनेगी वो शेप बनेगी ऐसे करती थी। एंड मैंने करवाए एंड फिर मैं स्कूल वापस गई और लिटरली जैसे आई टोल्ड यू कि मैं हूं ना, मैं वो जो अमृता राव आती है और सब ऐसे नहीं देख रहे होते उसको, चेक दैट लाइक दैट, और वो सूट पहन के बस ऐसे करती हुई लड़कियों से। हाँ, तो लिटरली मेरे साथ ये हुआ एंड माई लाइफ फ्लिप्ड, क्योंकि वही लड़के जो पहले बोलते थे कि राधिका मुझे इससे बचा ले वही बोलते थे कि
ये कौन है?
न्यू एडमिशन।
We actually have an image of Radhika with her.
With the unibrow?
Can we? Oh, there you go. If you can't see it very carefully, let me zoom in. It's not a unibrow as much as it's the bridge over River Kwai.
It's the Bandra Worli ceiling. ये Bandra या Worli.
On the set, we have dedicated it to your unibrow.
Yeah, that's
But you waited till class 8. Is that when you got permission, or is that when you said, "Fuck it, I need some attention"?
नहीं यार, that's when I got attention, permission. Because मेरी मॉम को लगता था कि हाय मेरी बेटी का अफेयर हो जाएगा अगर उसने आईब्रोज करा लिया तो।
Naveen, you in college, right? You did engineering?
Yes.
You did engineering.
Yes.
And that's been your life. It seems like
just like
everything.
70% of our audience. I'm
So
guessing.
sorry.
No engineers in the audience? कहाँ है भाई? एक बंदा है इसलिए. No, I was not. I was not one of those guys who didn't know what to do in life. And then figured out later. I was very clear from a young age that I wanted to be an actor.
Oh, from a very young age.
I was from a boys' school. Boys' school से है कोई यहाँ पे? Yeah, so झंड जिंदगी है. वो क्या कर रहे हैं?
Yeah.
So every year for the annual play, we didn't have girls to play the female characters.
Right.
So one day my teacher called me and he's like, हंस के दिखा. And I was like, and he's like, इसके डिंपल आते इसको लड़की बना. I'm like, I don't want to be a girl. And the next thing I know, I'm in the play. I'm playing a mother who loses her worst mother in the world. She loses her baby at a railway station. Okay? So my mom is super excited. She's bought a skirt and like all those lipstick, hat, because she wanted a girl child always.
Yeah, clearly.
So she's like, yes, finally mauka mila hai. And next thing I know, I'm on stage, and the only thing worse than playing a woman in a play is when people come up after and like, you're so pretty. You were so beautiful. All the teachers, English teacher, and apparently I was so pretty that I got cast as a woman for the next 4 plays. It took me 4.
Done.
Yeah.
Respect. Strong
It
roles.
took me 4 years to become a man. And
Casting agents.
and then slowly I started sort of liking it. I mean, being an actor, not a woman. And next turning point in inflection.
Inflection point.
Inflection, boom, take that. So then the second inflection happened when Kaho Na Pyare came out. You guys remember Kaho Na Pyare? Oh. Yes, so that was, yeah. So I came out of that film and I was like, it's fantastic. Are you ready?
Oh, no.
Can you feel it?
You guys know it?
Then let's go for it. And my dad spanked the shit out of me. He's like, ये क्या बकवास है? And I was like, Dad, I want to be an actor. Like, I literally that Hrithik style. हाँ. मैं भी ऋतिक की तरह acting करना चाहता हूँ. हाँ. So, and that didn't go very well because I come from a family of IITians.
All of them are from IIT.
My dad's brother, his kids, my bai, all of them are IITians. All engineers. Yeah. So my dad obviously didn't like the Kahuna Paris step, and he spanked the shit out of me. And then I came out of that spanking like a changed man.
That's when you became a man.
Yes, that's when I said I wanted to be an engineer, and that's how I got pushed into engineering.
Yeah.
And and then engineering happened.
That's how you started into acting. Radhika, for you, acting came in very differently. For you, it was the obsession of becoming an actor was never a thing initially.
Yeah.
You went to JMC, but then you got your audition even without wanting it.
Yes.
That's right. Just for the struggling actors watching this. Hi, Varun. She came from Delhi to Bombay because of her Facebook profile. Would you like to tell us how lucky you are and how amazing things have been for you?
पहले मैं काफी मोटी थी. Okay, so ठीक है. I had a pretty Facebook picture.
Okay.
And somebody contacted me, and at that point of time, I used to watch a lot of Crime Patrol and Gumrah.
What?
So मैं हर शाम को बैठती थी और मुझे समझाया जाता था कि जुर्म दस्तक देता है. तो I used to wait कि जुर्म कब दस्तक देगा. And फिर मेरे को मैसेज आया, मैंने बोला जुर्म ने दस्तक दे दी. And I was like, yes, this is it.
Yeah.
And I called my 2 guy friends कि अब तो हम अगले दिन न्यूज़पेपर में छाने वाले हैं क्योंकि भांडा फूट गया.
हमारे साथ क्राइम होने वाला है. Oh my God, ये.
आज तो बहुत ही crazy हो गया. हाँ, so we were ready. हमने सब कुछ प्लान किया हुआ था कि हम ऐसे घुसेंगे, फिर तू ऐसे टैकल कर लियो, फिर पुलिस को अब फोन करने, सब कुछ रेडी था. और मैं पूरा सुंदर बन के आई हूँ ताकि शक ना हो. एंड मैं आई और मैंने दरवाज़ा खोला एंड आई जस्ट फ्रोज बिकॉज एन एक्चुअल ऑडिशन वाज गोइंग ऑन. लाइट्स फाइट्स थी, लोग बैठे हुए थे, स्क्रिप्ट रीड कर रहे थे. मुझे समझ में नहीं आया क्योंकि ये तो मैंने प्लान ही नहीं किया ना. एंड दे वर लाइक आए. मैंने बोला रुक. और फिर मैंने बोला चल मैं बाहर आती हूँ. मैं निकल रही थी और उन्होंने बोला तुम राधिका हो ना. तुम मेरे को समझ में नहीं आया कि मैं क्या करूँ. तो मैंने बोला हाँ मैं राधिका हूँ. कहता हाँ. ऐसे करके उस ऑकवर्डनेस में मेरे को ऑडिशन देना पड़ा. मुझे समझ नहीं आया मैं क्या करूँ. तो मैंने बोला अच्छा ठीक है, लाइंस पढ़ के क्या करना है. कहते बोल दो. मैंने सबसे दुनिया का फका वाला ऑडिशन दिया और मैं भागी वहाँ से. अब उनको पता नहीं क्या, उनको बेसिकली शो स्टार्ट करना था और उनको अमीर दिखने वाली लड़की चाहिए.
You mean गोरी लड़की?
हाँ पता नहीं. हाँ तो they called me to Bombay and I was good at copying people. मतलब तो
mimicking people.
हाँ. So the person who was taking my audition, she was a theatre actor.
Okay.
So एक लाइन बोलती थी और मैं एक लाइन उसकी तरह ही बोल देती थी. And ऐसा मेरा लुक टेस्ट हो गया. And within 3 days I was shooting for the show.
I think you've lived the life of every actor in Chai Coffee chilling. They're like, कभी मेरे को notice करेंगे. They will spot me one day. But your Facebook profile spotted you. And then you got a job and you immediately moved to Bombay.
Yes.
And you quit studying in general.
Yes.
Oh, is that we got to lie about that?
I mean, we can.
She finished her college from Jesus and Mary College. अव्वल नंबर के साथ ये आगे बढ़ते हुए राधिका मदान निकल गई सीरियल में. सीरियल के बाद वो वापस मूवीज में आए. अब बनेंगी सुपर हीरो. जानने के लिए और देखते रहिए सन ऑफ अबीश, जो है चैनल जो आपने सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है, कर लीजिए. We're talking about impressions. Naveen, you're pretty good at impressions.
I can try.
Yeah,
I can try.
But can you do more people?
Yeah. You mean impressions, right? I mean, अब मैं क्या बताऊँ? Polly. Anyway.
Polly.
No, I can try. So you know, like 90s singers. I've noticed, like, I grew up in the 90s, so I used to observe all these singers, like, for example, Udit Narayan. He sounds like he's perennially happy.
Okay.
Like, he sounds like he's about to sing and someone just came and said, Sir, Madhuri Dixit aapse pyar karti hai. Like, he's about to sing and he's like, Madhuri pyar karti. He's like, Hey, hey. आहा हा आहा चांद ने कुछ कहा. He even, if you've seen him in live shows, he even acts out when he's singing. Like if he's singing, so he's like, मैं निकला ओ गड्डी लेके ओ रस्ते पे ओ सड़क पे.
It's like an action song.
He's actually acting it out. He's such a happy guy. You watch him in any song.
Udit Narayan is like a visual caricature. If you don't understand the lyrics, I'll
Just
explain it
follow
to you.
them.
It's like dumb syringe. मैं निकला, like someone's trying to guess. मैं निकला, घड़ी लेके रास्ते पे
उठे दिल
पे
तोड़ आया. Whatever.
छोड़ आया.
छोड़ है तू क्या गुजरात के रोड छोड़ के निकल रहा है? नया बेटर रोड बना.
So one thing about him is like happy singer. Everything is happy. उनके करियर का एक गाना है, only sad song in his career from दिल से called ऐ अजनबी. उसमें भी सर ने ऐ अजनबी तू भी कभी. The next line is मैं यहाँ टुकड़ों पे जी रहा हूँ. टुकड़ों पे जी रहा बंदा खाने के लिए नहीं है उसके पास. मैं यहाँ टुकड़ों पे जी रहा हूँ.
Optimistic.
क्या बंदा है यार ये?
Udit Narayan, happiest guy on the planet.
No, I love him. It's
Yeah, man. Udit Narayan, if you're watching this show right
yes.
now, please subscribe to the. I urge you. Also, big fan, sir. Big fan.
Big
Love your
fan.
smile. Naveen, like you said, you were born in Bombay. Oh, no, born in Hyderabad.
Yeah.
Moved around because your grandparents went everywhere.
Correct.
But when you came to Bombay, you lived with a very interesting flatmate.
यार एक तो this Bombay life, you know, it's like when you come to Bombay, like when I first moved to Bombay, like you know, in college you do theater and all of these things, and all of you know those harami friends. He's like, क्या कर रहा है यार तू यहाँ पे? You belong in Bombay, dude. You know that kind of friends, and what they don't tell you is a life of rejection, depression, no house, no money awaits you in Bombay. And when I came here, I'm like, Karan Johar doesn't know me. ये क्या सिचुएशन है? मेरे दोस्तों ने तो कुछ अलग ही बोला था.
इंडिया में दो ही चीजें लॉन्च होती है, ISR और करण जौहर. ये चीजें लॉन्च करते हैं चीजों को.
Exactly. So then I was like, so when they used to call me, they're like, hey, Bombay, actor, live-in, shiv-in, hot girls. And my first roommate in Bombay was a 70-year-old Sindhi man.
Okay. Atul Khatri. I'm just asking. I don't know. Sorry.
I wish. No. So he was a widowed man, and he was like, this is what his ad said. He's like, he put out his flat for rent, and when I went to meet him, he's like, बेटा मेरे को घर पे कोई है नहीं, तो बोर होता है, तो इसलिए मैं rent पे दे रहा है room. So I was like, okay, मेरे को क्योंकि I didn't have money, and he was like, it was for a steal price. And 1 week after I moved into the flat, I realized he had this nagging wife, spouse, girlfriend symptoms. Like every day at 9 he would call me and he's like, बेटा अभी तक घर क्यों नहीं आया? अरे क्या चल रहा है? 9:30 बजे तक लड़कों को ऐसे बाहर मत. So he would call me every day and find out कि dinner पे आ रहे हो नहीं. और so I was like, okay, ठीक है. First 2-3 months I let it go. 4th month or 3rd-4th month into the house, I come back from a play and it's pitch dark. The living room is pitch dark, and then corner से एक bulb जलता है. Just like pitch dark and the bulb, and he's like, ये कोई time होता है आने का? And I was like, what the hell? I was like, uncle, क्या हुआ? तुम क्या धंधा करके आता है क्या? रात 12:30 बजे लड़के वापस कैसे आ सकते हैं? And I was like, everybody in my circle does that. I mean, I'm like, why am I even answerable to you? And next thing I know, he's walking towards me and he's like, hey, तुम बताओ क्या धंधा करता है तुम ये. And I was like, uncle, relax. And he just punches me.
What?
Yeah, he punched me. This was, I think, 1 in the night. And in my head, my first reaction was, घुसा मार दूं मैं. But I was like, tomorrow morning, if the cops come, no one is going to believe that a 70-year-old man punched me. So I'm like freaking out at this point. So I'm like, uncle, I just want to go to my room and sleep, please. He's like, it's a full ऐसे चिल्लाते मैं ऐसे तेरे को क्या करता है ये वो. And he goes to the peak of his yelling. And at this point, he's like, पत्ते खेलेगा?
What?
Yeah. And in that moment, the first thing I was like, मुझे कौन से games आते हैं? I'm like, Rummy, bluff आता है आपको bluff? uncle आप पत्ते लेके आओ जाओ. And he just goes into the room and I lock the door. I call the cops and I'm like, pagal insan. So that was my first live-in story in Bombay.
Wow. Radhika, for you, one of the biggest things that I had seen you in was in Pataka. So we had Sania Malhotra in the previous season, and she spoke about how you guys had to go to Rajasthan, stay in the house of the author of the book.
Yeah.
But not just that, you had to go and then do nothing. You had to literally live their lives.
Yes.
It started off as you were chahita for everybody, right?
Oh yes. So मैं गई and मैं और सानिया दोनों गए and ये लोग मतलब हम उनके घर में ही रुके थे, हम कोई फैंसी जगह पे नहीं रुके थे. तो हम उनके घर में रुके थे एंड उन्होंने एक कमरा दिया था अपना एंड सारे पड़ोसी की आंटियां ना ऐसे मेरे पास आ रही कि हाय कितनी गोरी है, हाय कितनी गोरी है करके मेरे साइड पे बैठ रही एंड मेरा रिश्ता हो रहा है उनके बेटे से कि ये इसकी बहू है. एंड तब तो मुझे इतना फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा था एंड फिर उन्होंने बोला चलो अब हम काम शुरू करते हैं. अब मैंने कुछ जिंदगी में किया नहीं, रोटी वोटी कुछ मुझे तो आता नहीं है. वी स्टार्टेड ऑफ विद वो भैंसों का दूध निकालना एंड भैंसों को नहलाना एंड रोटी पकाना और सफाई करना. तो ये सब स्टार्ट हुआ. तो शाम तक ये सारे काम हो रहे थे और मुझे कुछ भी नहीं आ रहा था. और सामने ये सब्जी काट रही है, ये झाड़ू लगा रही है, ये पोछे लगा रही है और मैं ऐसे झाड़ू साइड वाइड पे एक लाइन की तरह लगा रही हूँ. लाइन उधर पूरी गंद की हुई भी है और टमाटर काटने में मेरे को पौना घंटा लग रहा है और सामने ने पोहा बना दिया है, चूल्हे पे जला दिया है और मुझे कुछ आ नहीं रहा है. शाम तक जो सारी औरतें मेरे साथ फोटो खिंचवा के गई थी कि इसकी बहू रानी है, वो सान्या की आरती उतार रही थी और मेरे को कोने पे धकेल दिया गया था कि इसको तो कुछ नहीं आता, ये लड़की नल्ली है एकदम.
I haven't heard the word nalli in so long.
It's so long.
Oh my God, this is so Peetampura. Oh my God. आपने मुझे DTC की याद दिला दिया मैडम.
आप चुप ही बैठे नोएडा जी. तो आप अभी चुप ही बैठे कि ये तो गई. अब मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा है कि मुझे बुरा लग क्यों रहा है. मुझे शादी थोड़ी करनी है उससे. और मैं ऐसे बैठी हुई हूँ और मेरी रोटी मेरी पहली जिंदगी की रोटी, मतलब पहली रोटी जो मेरी माँ फ्रेम करा के रखती है वो ऐसे मैंने बनाई और मैंने उनको बोला ये देखो और उन्होंने ऐसे देखे जाके कुत्ता को डाल दे. मैंने बोला मेरी रोटी है यार, तुम कैसी बातें कर रहे हो. और सानिया की रोटी, हाय कितनी प्यारी रोटी, हाय ये तो इसकी बहू है. और मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा मैं क्यों जेलस हो रही हूँ.
You didn't want to get married to that guy.
I didn't want to get married.
Did your roti look like a round या श्रीलंका, क्या लग रहा था वो?
मस्त मोहल्ला था.
अगर आप रोटी को फ्लावर बनाओ तो बोलेंगे क्या है obviously.
But still, तो मतलब हाँ, so we did everything. हाँ, मैंने गोबर वोबर पूरा उपले by day 3 मैं कंपटीशन में वापस आ गई थी.
But also for Pataka, you had to gain weight, right? You had to wait. And that was the best moment of your life, it seems like.
I know. Okay. हमारी डाइट यही होती थी. हमने बहुत अनहेल्दी तरीके से किया था, तो प्लीज आप लोग मत कीजिएगा. तो मतलब हाँ, तो मतलब आइसक्रीम शेक्स के साथ शुरुआत एंड छोले पूरी हलवे एंड जलेबी रबड़ियाँ मिल्क केक आधा किलो. तो मैंने सारे दिल्ली के सपने जी लिए एंड और नाम भी हो गया.
Sorry, हाँ आप बोलो, आप बात करो.
और उसके साथ साथ नाम भी मिल गया कि पहली मूवी एंड कोई इनहिबिशंस नहीं है इस लड़की के.
Oh, that became the title.
became a thing, हाँ, कि मतलब कि पहली मूवी है, आपने टैन कर लिया अपना आपको, आपने ब्लीच कर लिया अपने बाल, आप 12 किलो मोटी हो गई. आप किस मिट्टी से बनी है?
आप इंडिया
रसगुल्ले.
आप इंडिया एक्टर हैं मैडम, आप इंडिया एक्टर.
हाँ, और मेरे को हीरोइन बनना था, सोच.
Didn't they know कि once you're down this path, your Punjabi genes will kick on? उसके बाद how do you come back?
नहीं यार, the thing was कि I had shot for मर्द पहले.
हाँ.
एंड मैं मर्द के टाइम पे मेरी एब्स थी, इतनी मैं वो थी फिट क्योंकि एक्शन किया था. और पटाखा खत्म हुई एंड वी हैड टू रीशूट द क्लाइमैक्स ऑफ मर्द.
So you had to lose weight again?
Yeah, and I had a month's time. तो मैंने बोला ये क्या बकवास यार कि महीने में 12 किलो मोटे हो जाओ, महीने में पतले हो जाओ. So I was screwed. So I didn't have the luxury of कि आराम से पतले होते हैं ना, आराम से धीरे gradually. मैंने बोला I don't have time, so I used to work out for like 4 hours every day. प्रॉपर डाइट कि भाई मैं अब क्लाइमैक्स जितने अगर आप क्लाइमैक्स ध्यान से देखेंगे मर्द का तो इधर मिट्टी
मैम,
मिट्टी
मत
लगा
का क्लाइमैक्स किसी को ध्यान से देखने की जरूरत नहीं है. मत का क्लाइमैक्स कभी भी हो सकता है.
ये
आदाब, 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 धन्यवाद. मर्द को दर्द नहीं होता. द मूवी.
तो अगर आप ध्यान से देखेंगे तो क्लाइमैक्स के अंदर ना मेरे को बहुत मिट्टी मिट्टी लगा दी है ताकि आर्म्स थोड़े कैसे चिजल्ड लगे.
Really?
क्योंकि बिकॉज अगर आप बहुत ध्यान से देखेंगे तो माय फेस इज लाइक दिस, इधर इधर मिट्टी लगाई है, खून वून डाल दिया पूरा ताकि पता ना लगे कि रीशूट हुआ बिकॉज आई वाज स्टिल फैट. आई वाज 5
I have
to
to
6
watch the
kgs.
movie again just for that.
For the
one
climax.
scene. You learned martial art Jeet Kune Do, right?
Jeet Kune Do.
for
Yeah.
Jeet Kune
Jeet Kune Do.
for मत को दर्द नहीं होता.
Yes, I didn't know anything about action.
Did you like action? Naveen, do you like action?
I miss Jeet Kune Do. Yeah.
Really?
You did Jeet Kune Do.
Yeah,
You did?
Jeet Kune Do क्या है?
अरे वही है यार. This art of giving galis. छिछोरे के लिए सीखा था मैंने.
Jeet Kune Do, yeah.
Jeet Kune Do.
इसे देखा कैसे प्लग इन किया छिछोरे.
अरे यार, I know. नहीं मैं आजकल मैं प्रमोशन मूड में हूँ ना. तो आजकल मैं even when I sneeze I'm like छिछोरे.
But Naveen, you got Chichore role not even for yourself, right?
Yes, that's
What?
true यार.
Yeah.
Yes, so anyway, so cinema, like I told you earlier, it's a childhood dream कि someday हिंदी फिल्म में काम करने को मिले. So this is my first film. So when I got the audition call, Nitesh sir apparently called the casting director and said, यार मुझे छिछोरे के लिए टेस्ट करना है, मुझे निविन पॉली का ऑडिशन भेज. So Nivin Pauly, for those of you who don't know, is a Malayalam superstar. He's done this film. You know that?
Yeah.
You know Premam and stuff. So the casting director calls me, Navin Pauly, and he's like, "Yaar, sunna, Nitesh sir is asking for your audition." I was like, "Wait, what Nitesh? You mean Dangal Nitesh sir?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, he wants to test you for a very important part." I was like, "Of course." मतलब करते.
ये भी lucky है.
यार ऐसा नहीं.
So I did the audition and I sent it to them. And then Mukesh sir sent it to Nitesh sir. And now he's looking at the audition. He's like, "Yaar Mukesh, ये निविन पॉली ने शेविंग कर लिया क्या?" नहीं, ये प्रेमम में काफी वो रगड़ लग रहा था. ये तो मतलब चोमू लग रहा है थोड़ा सा. And he's like, 1 minute मैं कॉल करता हूँ. And this guy calls me. Mukesh sir calls me and he's like, "नवीन, तूने recently 6 months में शेविंग किया है क्या?" So I was like, no, क्यों? Like कुछ नहीं, मैं बाद में कॉल करता हूँ. And that's it. He put the phone down. And I never hear back from them. So apparently the backstory is like they finally found out कि it's not Nivin Pauly and Nitesh sir is like, "छी क्या भेज रहा है यार तू ये? बकवास क्या है ये सब? Nivin Pauly का भेज." Now cut to 4 months later. There was
4 months later?
Yeah, this is after 4 months. There was a viral video called Half Day Corporate 9 to 6 job पे कुछ था. So apparently Nitesh sir was sitting with his writers and one of his writers was like, "ये video देखा है क्या?" And they were all, and then he looked at it, he's like, "ये तो वो नकली निविन पॉली है."
नकली निविन पॉली.
ये क्या ये? अरे इसको बुलाओ ना ऑडिशन के लिए. And then I sent the second audition and this time I sent it as Naveen Pauly. And then Naveen Pauly Shetty. And then I got the part. And then I was like, I just need to start naming myself with like famous people. I need to think of rhyming names.
Yeah.
It's like, so I'm going with Fanveer Singh now.
Very original.
So-
and
So Fanveer Singh, guys, the new guy from Chichore. So that's how Chichore happened, guys. Yes.
I want to find out about
Yes.
your entire action sequence
Yes.
thing, which I skipped. I really liked your part in the movie, and genuinely, when you fought, I was like, ये नहीं है, ये ऐसे है, wow, ये तो बहुत मारे गया यार. And I think you are a superhero that our country deserves. I think there should be a superhero movie,
Yeah.
and I would love to see Radhika Madan as a superhero. What would your superhero name be? I mean, let's come up with a.
come on, guys.
You should
Come
do a
on.
Kill
Come
Bill
on.
version.
Oh, I know.
Yes.
Tagline तो मालूम है.
बोलो.
जो भी हो, राधिका मसान हवा निकाल देगी. That should be a tagline. है ना? I'm
I
telling you.
like it.
I like it. That's it. मैं स्क्रिप्ट लिखूंगा और आप पिच कर देना. मेरे नाम पे कुछ नहीं पकड़ना. Before we actually go to our gift, I want to have a very quick conversation with you about Agent Sai Srinivasa Athreya. Now,
Yes.
Agent Sai is what we call it because they're like, "Arey, dude." So the first time we saw the poster of Naveen's Agent Sai, Naveen texted us like it's some YouTube video is put up. "Guys, can you please put it up as swipe up? Lots of love will be required." And we're like, हाँ ठीक है, मतलब we're like, fuck dude, poster सही लगता है, सब सही लग रहा है, पहली बार तेलुगु मूवी मतलब खुद एक्ट कर रहा है, Then we found out that you co-wrote it.
Yeah.
मैंने ये तो YouTube वीडियो को तूने extend करके movie बना दिया है.
मैं ऐसे दिखता हूँ but मैं talented हूँ. So this has been the for those of you who don't know, this is my first film down south. It's called Agent Sai Srinivas Atreya because we were going for the world's shortest title.
Yeah.
So it's a detective film. Now the story is in 2017 the director approached me and he had a story and I was like, okay, I want to join as a writer because I had learned writing from Abish. And once we finished the film, we were like, we're going to go and pitch it to producers. And they're all going to be like, let's make it with Nivin Pauly or let's make it with Vijay Devarkonda. You know, all of those options. So we were like mentally ready with the PPT ki bhai, I'll be Agent Sai. And then it so happened that when we were actually sitting for the presentation, there were like some YouTube fans, people who had seen AIB videos and stuff who were just coming for selfies every 5 minutes, almost like I had paid them. And
Had you?
I mean, anyway, season 7 mein. So then the producer was like, yeah, I mean, I've seen your YouTube videos and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay, fine, I'm okay with you making the film and you'll be Agent Sai. So a 2.5-year journey for this film. And around May this year, we were ready with the film and we are so excited that it's come out so well. And it's a detective comedy thriller. We're like, so we went and took it to distributors and producers and they were like so supportive. Like they looked at the film and they're like, koi nahi dekhega. And they're like, isme koi star kyun nahi dala tum logon ne? It's a detective film. There is no love story. There's no, who's going to watch detective film? So extremely encouraging feedback. So we were like, ab kya kare yaar, 2.5 saal barbaad ho gaye isme. The day before the release, my producer was sitting and fighting for like, ek show de do, multiplex mein. Ek show, just morning show, whatever. So I was like depressed. And what happened was, this is when, again, audience miracle, whatever. So we had, just before it released in India, we had one day before, we had a screening in America in about 40 locations. And those people, when they came out of the screening, I got a call at 3 o'clock in the night. And they're like, ye kaun si film bheji hai? Agent Sai karke, people have just given it a standing ovation.
What?
Oh.
And I was like, 1 minute, bhaiya, just check kar lo. Maybe they were just standing to leave. We are all very emotionally disturbed right now. Please check, is it Agent Sai? Because that day, Kabir Singh had also released in America.
Oh.
So I was like, ye Kabir Singh hai ki Agent Sai hai? So then it's like, no, you want to do a video call. And then he did a video call from the premiere. And everyone was like yelling and the people were laughing through the film. And tweets started coming in that Agent Sai is like the cult Telugu classic of the year, blah, blah, blah. And we are all like, we don't know what to do. We are just crying like little kids. And morning, I think we were at two shows. By the evening, we went to 180 shows.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
On the same day.
Incredible, dude.
And yeah, and that happened and we just cried for 5 days. Yeah. And the same guy who refused to give us a release, the film recently did like 60 days in the same theater.
Nice. Well done. Well done.
Yeah.
That's right. And both their debut films are now available on Amazon Prime Video.
Yes.
So all you got to do is go to Amazon Prime Video and write down the letters WHOOP. Which is the name of my Amazon comedy special, which no one has seen.
WHO.
And after that, you can watch Pataka, and after that, you can watch Agent Sai. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, please give a huge round of applause to both of them. Thank you so much for coming.
Are we not playing anything?
We will.
Okay.
But I have something very special for you guys. This is actually for Nivin Pauly, but then tu hi rakh le.
I don't mind.
This is for him. Radhika, for you, we've got.
But
Madam, आपके लिए तो टायर लाए हैं.
इसमें जो होंगे, you can't use it.
इसमें जो होंगे. Radhika, why don't you open yours first? This is a box and a ribbon.
Thank you.
Abhishek.
कुछ spider वाला तो नहीं है ना?
मैं ऐसे भी वाह भरोसा. हम अच्छे लोग हैं मैडम. आपको क्या ये prank नहीं है? Coming. We got this for you. We have made a logo. If Radhika Madan is a superhero, this is the logo that we would want you to have.
Thank you.
But then we are like, because I know, like, how do we convince that everybody that you should be a superhero? We also got a red cape for you. We thought that the good thing about being a superhero is that you can be a superhero at night and in the morning you can wear it as an apron.
This is what Ranveer Singh wore yesterday.
You mean Fanveer Singh? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna be your stuntman.
Okay. Wait.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Just give us a superhero pose. I shall. Yeah. There you go. This is for you.
Love it.
I love it how it's going with your dress, isn't it? It's like got that black leather and it's got that.
She looks like Crime Master Gogo. No, I mean.
आया हूँ कुछ तो लेके जाऊँगा.
इतना sweet हो के बात कर. Crime Master Gogo.
Crime Master, what is this?
No, I mean.
I love as a Crime Master.
So do I. Naveen, why don't you open
My
your
box better have better stuff.
Your box is just it's a box
is
which
it
has
that
a big
big?
middle finger, but
Yeah. I'm guessing.
no, it doesn't. It's got something for you. Something to do
dildo.
with Hrithik.
I'm just.
So we got.
Oh my
you
God.
stuff. It says this is for you. Blame it on Hrithik, everybody.
Huh?
That's okay. Thank you so much. Give them a round of applause.
Thank you.
We are going to go into the games now. Be so excited.
It's fantastic.
And now, for no reason at all, Sangeet Stunt Dancer. He can do solo dance, couple dance, group dance, chance pay dance. Don't believe us? Watch him in action. Whoa! Ooh. Oh yeah! Surprised? Well, he's that good. Call now and get Suhagrat Stuntman for free.
Welcome back. It's game time. Yeah. This game is called Clayctionary. As you must have guessed, it is a Pictionary, but with clay. Each contestant will be given an object that's written in this cue card.
Okay.
Both of you will share the cue card, and you'll have to, within a certain amount of time, use your clay to create a masterpiece. And if I can guess the masterpiece, that person wins. Are you ready?
Ready?
Yes.
All right. My time is all right. And your time starts now.
Okay, got it.
Reset. Go. Yes, आपको तो गोबर वाला केक आता है, तो this should be easy. I'm feeling. नवीन.
Abish.
अरे ऐसे नहीं कर सकते.
ये cheating कर रहा है. मैं बनाऊँ.
अबे वो जंप रेट्स नहीं है.
Okay.
What a cheater cock, dude.
Abish.
तू बस rolls ही नहीं, तू ये भी cheat करके निकालता है. Okay, here we go.
Abish,
Nice,
come on.
nice.
देखो ना यार. मैं लिख रही हूँ कुछ. ये वो है.
You can't. I mean.
Okay.
Okay, and your time. Okay, time starts now. Okay, you can't act with it. Now, I want you to hold it close to your face. I'm gonna guess what this is, and it's very easy. I think you all guessed it. It's a cake,
Yes.
right? But I'll be very honest. That looks like a cake.
What is this?
This
मैं
looks like
हैप्पी बर्थडे लिख रही थी उसके ऊपर. एच था ये.
30 सेकंड में आप हैप्पी बर्थडे. आपको यहाँ एज शुरू करोगे APP पे बर्थडे का बिठाएगा.
तो मुझे लगा इतना तो कैसे कर लेगा तू.
अब मेरी गलती है. I'll just say that that looks like a cake.
This doesn't look like a cake.
This looks like Ganpati.
हाँ. मैंने फ्लैट करा है उसको केक की तरह. ये क्या है? What is this? पत्थर लग रहा है. What is
This
this?
is still edible.
नहीं और मैंने कलर भी यूज करा है. ये
That's
देख.
actually true.
No.
Okay. I have to go to my partner in this case.
You.
I can't.
Okay.
All right. How many people for Naveen's cake?
That's right.
Hands can come. Okay. How many people for Radhika's cake? All right then. Round 1 goes to Naveen Polishetty. Let's go to round 2.
played.
Okay, ready? Your time
यार एक सेकंड.
starts now. Go.
मैंने पकड़ रही.
अच्छा अबे नीचे बंद कर मुझे
क्या कर रही है
दिखेगा. ए वापस अरे the point is that I shouldn't know what this is.
Okay.
Keep it down.
Abish,
Okay.
even if you saw it,
I haven't seen it. I'm trying to play it organically and genuinely. Okay, I think I know where this is going. Good, Radhika, this is very good. I like it. इसमें मुझे काफी चीजें दिख रही है. नवीन तू
रुक जा. Hey! ये cheating है यार.
करो. अब तो तुम करो. Now I know.
मेरे को देखने दे.
Now I know what it is. I just want to see whose closest this is. मैं देख.
अरे रुक जा यार.
मैं पकड़ लेता हूँ. क्या आप करिए?
Abish.
You do you.
एक थोड़ा.
30 seconds हो गए.
रुक जा.
नहीं अब तो माना मॉडर्न आर्ट आप 3 महीने लगाओ. ये अब गेसिंग गेम नहीं है.
यार तू देख यार ये वो बनाता रहेगा तो मैं क्लोजेस्ट हूँ तो कर यार.
कर.
30 seconds हटा.
Do you guys know what this is? Good. Now you are the player. And your time
Wait.
gets over in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands off.
Yeah.
Okay, hands off. Now, Naveen Polishetty, I would want you to raise this right next to your face and just show it. Don't guess, just show it.
Guys.
Don't give clues.
हाँ.
Got
बहुत
it.
बकवास.
Okay, don't guess. Now,
अब मैं उठाऊं कैसे?
रुक ना. और बिल्कुल ही गलत impression है, but doesn't matter. And now, look at, bring it close to you. Now,
Mickey Mouse.
Now, you have one guess on the count of 3, 2, 1. Because of whom? Okay, now let's try this on the count of 3, 2, 1. How many people for Naveen Polishetty's Yoda? How many people for Radhika Madan's Yoda? Exactly. What? ये मुझे कोला बेर लग रहा है Yoda की भी. ये नाक दे कहाँ पर है इसका?
This is what they used in the visual effects team.
ये देख ले तू कितना पास है.
Guys.
Please.
The visual effects team used
अब हो
this as
गया
a reference.
अब हो गया बकवास करने की जरूरत नहीं. अब मैं जीत चुकी हूँ.
Exactly.
अरे मैं पहले मैं सिंपैथी वोट से जीती. अब
ये ऐसा लग रहा है ये प्रिंट आउट में से निकल के बाहर आया.
प्लीज हाँ. और मेरा कलर भी सेम है. तूने कोई एफर्ट लिया?
कुछ भी. हाँ ठीक है कलरिंग के लिए.
All right, I personally think that.
मेरा टूट गया. ध्यान से.
Let the audience in the comment section decide.
हाँ. तू मेरा गिरा मत.
Oh my God!
Oh
Sorry, I'm sorry.
मैं जीत चुकी हूँ. मैंने मार.
अब ये वो बन गया जो. Oh my God!
I feel like we might be just in the middle of our season. ये season finale वाली आदत हो रही है. Okay, I think we have a winner, and the winner is
जबरदस्ती.
clearly Radhika Madan.
No
Everybody, please give her a round of applause. The winner is Radhika Madan, but more importantly, thank you so much both of you for coming on the show. Please
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Give a huge round of applause to Radhika Madan.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Don't go anywhere. We've got Son of a Beast picks coming up next for you. You guys have a good night. You guys will have a good night after this song. Once, man. Can you just once? Oh my God. So good. Oh, so good. Tonight on Son of a Beast Picks, we give to you Ankur Tiwari. Yay! I'm so happy you're here on the show. Thank you so much for coming on the show, man.
Lovely.
What are we going to be listening to tonight?
We'll play a song called Dur,
All right.
which is about mental health.
Oh,
It's about feeling better and reaching out to people when you don't feel like reaching out to people.
that's so sweet. Recently, you came up with another song called Ainda.
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 I love your Hindi, man.
What's wrong with Ainda?
Ainda is Punjabi.
For Ainda.
For Ainda.
So I am Punjabi. Yeah.
I like the Punjabi of Punjabi.
The song Ainda is out. You should check that out. It's on your YouTube channel. It's basically everywhere on streaming platform. But tonight we'll be playing, well, not we, because, you know, I have another gig right now. Ankur Tiwari will be giving us Dur.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen and others, I present to you Ankur Tiwari.
कुछ बात अधूरी है करीब आओ जरा बताओ ओ तुम कहाँ ऐसे तू रहते नहीं रहते नहीं ऐसे तू रहते नहीं दूर रहते नहीं रातों को आँखों से नींदें सब खोई हैं दुनिया अजनबी सी मुंह मोड़े सोई है करीब आओ ऐसे तू रहते नहीं दूर रहते नहीं रहते नहीं रहते नहीं रहते नहीं
अगले एपिसोड में
ओह बड़ा आया खुद को टॉक शो होस्ट कहने वाला मैयत होस्ट करने की तो औकात नहीं है इसकी मैं देखता हूं अब पता चलेगा कौन है होस्ट और कौन है गोस्ट
I'm so sorry I'm late.
Hey Abish, your black coffee, no sugar.
Oh, so sweet, you remembered. Rohit.
Always.
You.
Hey Abish. What is happening, Abish? What is happening? Oh my God, what is happening, Abish? What is happening, Abish? Hi guys, मैं हूँ आपका होस्ट और दोस्त. What? Hi guys, मैं हूँ यारों का यार, रोहित. Why is this so difficult? Fuck. I'm not wearing a jacket. भैया मेरे भैया भैया ये मैंने क्या कर दिया भैया कहाँ चले गए भैया भैया रोहित भैया
Hey guys, welcome to Son of a Beast.
And nephew of Rohit.
Oh, hey, it's just floating around. Why don't you click the subscribe button right over here? Also, other videos and other episodes of Son of a Beast right here. Huge shout out to 5-Star 3D for coming on board as a sponsor. But a huge shout out to you because you're going to be watching the rest of our episodes right here. Also, subscribe. Okay, bye.